This is Mass File Download app by Satrang Technologies. By this app we can download all attachments and files from standard and custom objects by selecting different records in bulk. This is how the app looks like in Lightning. We can use the app in Classic as well. There are 4 tabs: Related Files and Attachments, Documents, Static Resources, and My Files and Library Files. In Related Files and Attachments tab, we can select the object from which we want to download files. All custom and standard objects are available here. After that we have 3 search modes: List Views, Search and Advanced Search, SOQL. In List View, we can select any list view for that particular object from which we want to download files. In Search mode of this tab, we can type the name of any particular record that we want to select and it will display all the records related to that word. We can click on Select All button to select all the records getting displayed in this search list, or else we can select any individual record. This is Advanced Search SOQL option, where we can directly enter our required query and fetch files and attachments of that query. After that, we can directly click on Search button and our search results will get displayed in a table. If we want, we can query further from Filter for related files and attachments. Here also we have 2 options, Filter and SOQL. If we select Filter, we get a drop-down list where we can filter according to name or extension or last modified by or owned by or file type or attachment type. In SOQL option, we can directly enter the query for file or attachment, and we now directly need to hit on Search button. Now moving ahead to the result table, here we can select from the checkboxes the files or attachments that we want to download to our local machine in one go. We can check total file size before initiating the download on Download button. We can even download the CSV mapping file by clicking on this button, which can be very useful for exporting files and attachments to another Salesforce org. With Button and Action column, we can download individual file or attachments. By clicking on Column Header, we can sort the column accordingly. This is the drop-down for selecting the number of files we want to download in one slot. If I select 10, it will display 10 rows in this table, and we can download all the files and attachments in slots of 10 by the use of this pagination. Similarly, we can download up to 2,000 files in just one click. This is how the downloaded CSV file looks like. It has all the columns, which will be very useful when we want to upload these files and attachments from our present org to any other org. The downloaded files and attachments looks like this. We can even control the format of downloaded files and attachments from Settings in About page. Here, we have option of downloading files in zip format, zip of files in subfolders, rename files for deduplication. Here we also have settings of whether we want to display other tabs of documents, files and static resources. This is the Select Object settings. The objects that we are selecting in the setting will be displayed in Used Object dropdown in Related Files and Attachments tab. Coming back to our app, this is the Documents tab, where we can select the folder for the document and even query out further by entering any query here and clicking on Search button. This table works similarly to the Table and Related Files tab. Similarly, in Static Resources tab, we already have a complete list of all the static resources throughout the org where we can directly download any or all the static resources. This is My Files and Library Files tab, where we can select any files from drop-down list and query it further from here and clicking on Search button. We can download any files from Search Results table. We also have a button functionality where we can create a button on any record and we can directly download files and attachments of that particular record, without going to the app. We can even add the Mass File Download Lightning component on record page, which looks like this. Here we can directly download files and attachments of that record or their child records. These are the post-installation steps that we need to follow to add the button or Lightning component to any record page. This is Book a Demo option, from where you can book a demo with our team regarding any queries or customizations for this app according to your date and time preferences. From Support Portal, you can see all the configuration or user guides. You can raise a ticket regarding any queries from Support Portal and check the status of your ticket. You can experience the complete app from App Exchange Test Drive or get it now and test it in your production or sandbox org in trial version. Check the reviews of our app. Thank you.